So Sherry buys a box of 60 candles for £125. She sells them for £2.25 each. If we want to work out her profit, we're first going to need to work out her sales. So we've sort of worked out her expenditure. Her sales is going to be 60 times 2.25. And this is a calculator paper, so I can put it in my calculator. I've done this already. I get 135. Now, I'm going to talk about two different ways to get the percentage profit. The way that I really like, but you need to have an understanding of multipliers, or a formula you can use, but you have to learn that formula. So both have kind of got their advantages. I think the multiplier way is the best way because it also gives you applications to other questions. And it is to use the fact that a new value equals an original value times the multiplier. So if I was increasing by 10% something, I could times by 1.1 actually, because that's what 110% is. If I knew the original and I wanted to work back to the new one, I could divide by 1.1. But in this case, we're going to use one other rearrangement of the formula, the fact that the multiplier is equal to the new divided by the original. And in this case, the new is 135, and then the old is 125, so I'm dividing them. I can just do answer divided by 125, and I get 1.08. That is my multiplier. And that means I've had an 8% increase. So the profit is 8%, and that's it. The second way is to use the fact that percentage profit equals profit divided by the original times 100. It's basically the same thing as what I'm doing because I'm dividing by the original still, but instead of having to minus 1, like that is essentially me minusing my original. That's what this profit bit is really. And then instead of just going from 0.08 to 8%, I'm sort of timing it by 100 and recognizing it's kind of doing it all for me. But you have to learn it. Whereas if you just learn this formula here, then you've got lots of applications for other questions. So the profit's going to be 135 minus 125. And that, by the way, even if you just write, you get a mark just for finding the profit. And then I'm going to divide by 125 times by 100, and that will also give me 8%.